Why, hello there, everybody. It's me, ya boy, Ekid, here today with Superhero League of Hoboken. Now, as many of you know, I'm mildly obsessed with old games, and I enjoy punishing myself by playing them. Let's hope today isn't a punishment. We've had a bit of punishment recently with some older games, but this seems fun. This seems fun. Now, my shirt is a little wrong because this was an MS-DOS game that came out in 1994, but I imagine plenty of people played it on their Windows 95 machines, as will be the case with many of the older games I end up playing. A lot of them were made for DOS, and Windows 95 ran DOS beautifully. So, you get where I'm coming from. You get where I'm coming from. So this is a game that takes place in like a nuclear irradiated future of some sort, where superheroes exists as well as monsters and big bad guys and whatnot. And I'm not sure if I'm putting together a team or if the team already exists and I'm just controlling them. But either way, we're superheroes in New Jersey. Hello, T. Calling me a nerd is just the pot calling the kettle black, okay? Okay? Anyway, let's hope there's no issues with streaming this game. I got it all set up before stream. I wanted to make sure it all worked. And we're going to make sure, again, that it works. Oh, okay, you can't hear it. You can't hear it, but video. Oh,
the
there you go.
Ain't what it used to be.
The future.
2 centuries hence, America is a nightmare land of toxic waste, melted ice caps,
This game is loud.
and desperate shortages of oat bran.
Well, I hope I can turn it down. Otherwise, I'll just turn it down in OBS. Okay, so shortages of oat bran.
Ruined shopping malls lie in glowing piles of rubble, poisoned by decades of fast food and by obscure chemical byproducts of decayed Nintendo packaging.
Decayed Nintendo
Society
packaging.
has fallen into a dark age. Most of the country is a barbaric chaos. Here and there, city-states have arisen, vying for power and influence. Horrible mutations roam the countryside, monsters spawned of radiation,
That's a hamburger boy.
environmental toxins, and
Chimkin?
unregulated bioengineering. Amidst this backdrop, the superhero leagues have arisen, founded by folks whose mutations or bionic enhancements have given them powers and abilities far beyond those of mortal men. Their mission, to nurture the rebirth of a new society, to ease the suffering of the Dark Age, and to provide a place where superheroes can always find a date on Saturday night. You are the Crimson Tape, new leader of the Superhero League of Hoboken, a fourth-rate superhero league in a corner of New Jersey that sunk to the bottom rung of the league hierarchy during your predecessor's tenure. Your band of merry mutants includes Tropical Oil Man, capable of raising the cholesterol levels of his opponents.
White Shroot can do that to himself.
An intelligent kitchen appliance with the ability to clean almost any mess.
Almost.
The Iron Tummy, capable of eating spicy foods without any distress.
Oh, that's kind of like me in real life.
Captain Excitement, whose aura of lethargy and dullness can put many opponents to sleep instantly. And Mademoiselle Pepperoni, capable of seeing inside a pizza box without even opening it.
Okay, that seems a little useless.
Your arch nemesis is the nefarious Dr. Entropy.
I'm deaf right now, by the way.
Of a junkyard, who is determined to thwart the rebirth of civilization. Everywhere you turn, this evil genius is sowing the seeds of disruption and chaos. You will venture forth on missions assigned to you by the Commissioner of Superhero Leagues.
The Commissioner.
Matilda, your mission computer, has the
I know it is,
details of
T.
these tasks.
I'll fix it as soon as I'm able.
Meet your goals, and the Superhero League of Hoboken will advance in rank and prestige. As you climb the ladder of superhero leagues, new superheroes will flock to your headquarters. The name of the Superhero League of Hoboken will once again be spoken with respect and admiration.
Yes.
And the League just might vote you a nice fat Christmas bonus.
Oh.
Good luck. Be brave. Be bold. Don't screw up.
That would be nice. My work is giving me the opposite of a Christmas bonus this year. They're fucking over everyone for Christmas. It's lovely. I'm so excited and happy. So maybe I'll get a nice bonus from the Superhero League. This music's pretty kick-ass, though. Oh, shit. Everybody dance. If you're sitting, get up. Well, I'll do it too. Look, I'm standing up. I'm standing up. Oh, there. I'm up. I'm shaking my booty. Just a booty shake. That's it. Just left and right. Along with the beat. If you want to, you can swing it around a bit. Bring it around town. Bring it around town. Uh-huh. Yeah, up and down. Twerk a bit. Twerk. It's like I'm leading you guys on the worst exercise routine ever. Okay, I'm sitting back down now. I did the dance. You guys, someone out there did it with me, and I appreciate that. Superhero League of Hoboken has a feature called Click Help, which helps to identify and describe elements of the game's interfaces. Use Click Help, position the cursor or whatever part of the interface you are interested in, and press the right mouse button. Okay. Oh. This is the central core. Can I? Oh, I missed what it said because everything's so loud. I think the voice is still going to be loud because I don't see a way to turn that down. But at least the music won't deafen us. Okay, what did it say? I'm here. You will see feedback about your actions in the text window below the picture. I wish I could see what it said before. Excuse me. The party icon allows you to interact with the members of your party. Okay, maybe we should save real quick too. That way it doesn't reset everything. So first save. Save the first. Okay. Did it save? Okay, it did. It did. Perfect. Okay. Okay, so there's a storage cabinet. Look at my mouse like flickering. That's crazy. Look at storage cabinet. This is actually only a virtual representation of a storage cabinet. The League storage cabinet does not exist in the present. It exists only in the 43rd century, partly because it's more secure to store important items in the 43rd century, but mostly because it's really, really cool having a storage cabinet that exists only in the 43rd century. I mean, I can't argue with that one. Can I open it? Take. There's no open. I can't take the storage cabinet. Okay, there's look and there's look at. What's the difference between look and look at? Oh, look just looks around. Oh, this is what it said at the beginning. Nice. Headquarters. This is the central core of the impregnable headquarters of the, insert fanfare here, Superhero League of Hoboken. There is another room to the north. Stairs lead up and down. The credo of the SLH is emblazoned on the wall. A person-sized tube leads off to the west. You see a storage cabinet here. Okay, can I look at the creed? Read it. Nice. The mission of the Superhero League of Hoboken is to mitigate the suffering brought on by the current Dark Age, to maintain a balance of power between the villages, to fanatically caretake the old knowledge until the day that men and women can again understand and use it, to carefully nurture the flame of civilization and fan it into the birth of a new society, and to serve as a place where superheroes can always be assured of finding a date on Saturday night. Yeah, video games in the 80s and 90s were made exclusively by lonely nerds. Okay, so can I just... Okay, I can right-click. Oh, okay. So if I... Okay. So that's a nice interface. It's pretty good for 94. I can just double-click things. Probably because of the legends of Superman and Krypton, superheroes have always had a thing for noble gases, typified by this neon sign which points the way to HQ Cafeteria. Okay, so I can go to the lunchroom, I can go up the stairs. There's the exit tube, and there's more stairs. And this is my superpower. The lightning bolt icon gives you access to your party member superpowers. Okay. Well, let's enter the lunchroom. You enter the lunchroom, intent on assembling a party of rough, tough, monster-battling, mission-solving superheroes. Okay, superhero selection. Goodness golly me. This is a lot of stuff to look at all of a sudden. So I've got the Iron Tummy. He's got a rusty nail. This is a list of the stuff select the superheroes carrying. I figure that much. A pea shooter. Doesn't tell me what it does. And aerobic shoes. Or is this what he's carrying? Okay, it is what he's carrying. Okay. So he's just peachy. His brawn is 26. Brains is 6. That doesn't seem very good. He's very tough. Well, not very tough. Eats spicy food without stress. Secondary superpower, none. Okay, none of them has a secondary superpower. Okay, so brains 11 apparently is pretty high. I'm guessing tough of 5 isn't bad. I like this guy. He's got good brawn and tough, but he doesn't have much brain. He's got a pointy stick and rubber gloves. Okay, what if I click info? Oh! RoboMop was a product of the final revolution in household gadgetry, a cleaning device so intelligent that it was inevitable that he and his fellows, I spit on my monitor reading that, would revolt and refuse to perform such menial labors. One of the few of his kind remaining, RoboMop has long since come to regret the social revolution he helped to foment, and has dedicated his remaining days to the good of mankind. Despite his age, his parts are still in perfect working order. No mess is too big for RoboMop. You know what? In the party. What does system do? Okay, that's just that. I almost hit quit by accident. Wouldn't that have been hilarious? Okay, we got the RoboMop. Who else do we want? 33. I'm guessing that's brawn? I don't know what that is. Maybe it's like his overall score. Oh, this is health. Okay, and I've got 21. I have a 2x4 and an ace bandage on me. And I can create organizational charts. That's useful. Can I look at info for myself? Nice. Your superpower, create organizational charts, makes you a born leader of superheroes. You first discovered your power in the aftermath of a power surge which struck a computer on which you were running a spreadsheet program. Your uniform is papery white, trimmed with curly red ribbon. Embroidered on the chest are the boxes and arrows of a simple organizational chart. These are some of the best superheroes ever. Okay, let's finish reading the bios for them, and then we'll pick our last two. Although his stomach is technically not iron, but rather an organically grown Teflon derivative, the effect is the same. The Iron Tummy can consume very spicy meals and never suffer the slightest heartburn. And what's more, hardly ever gets gassy. His uniform is orange and red with a large I and T emblazoned over a picture of a chili pepper. Alright, okay. I kind of want to bring Smart Boy with me as well. Tropical Oil Man. Increasing cholesterol actually sounds pretty useful. Like, if I can increase it high enough, like, I can instantly give people heart attacks, right? That seems like it makes sense. Tropical Oil Man, a would-be scientist frustrated by the lack of decent research facilities, has discovered a useful offensive skill, the ability to raise an opponent's cholesterol levels. His superhero uniform is a simple white lab coat picturing a large drop of greasy oil. Alright, Smart Boy, get in there. Alright, so now we got Pizza Lady. Okay, we got 3 guys left. Iron Tummy, Pizza Lady, and Captain Excitement. Okay, let's read Pizza Lady. Mademoiselle Pepperoni, who achieved her power after eating some pizza that had been cooked in a defective nuclear-powered pizza oven, is able to tell the toppings of any pizza without even opening the box. Her costume is red and green bodysuit, which has the unfortunate aspect of accentuating her blubbery pizza belly. Okay, unnecessary. Okay, top runner right now, Pizza Lady. He's got a paddable set and Nerf earmuffs. What was she carrying? Mace, oven mitts, padded belt, Gore-Tex hot pants. Okay. He can put animals to sleep. That's his primary superpower. All right. Captain Excitement is one of the rare, sarcastically named superheroes. He exudes such an aura of lethargy and dullness that he can put all but the most hyperkinetic into a deep snooze. He is clad in a skin-tight red bodysuit with a large yellow Z emblazoned on his chest. Okay. Alright, what do you guys think? I'm thinking Pizza Lady. Pizza Lady sounds good. She's got, oh my goodness, she got the big old brains. She got bigger brains than Big Brain Boy. He ain't got nothing. Big Brain Boy's got nothing. Okay, remove Big Brain Boy. Hang on to all items, I think? Yeah, okay, cool. Yeah, fuck fake Big Brain Boy. Okay, Big Brain Lady. Okay, and then I'm thinking Captain Lethargy. Or, excuse me, Captain Excitement. Putting people to sleep seems pretty good. Although, another Strunk Boy wouldn't be bad. So maybe, actually, we grab Iron Tummy. Because am I Strunk? See, I'm pretty strong. And smart. So we got Strunk Mop. We got pretty smart dude. We got pretty smart lady. And then we can get another Strunk dude. I think this is going to be a good one. What does look do? Oh, okay. Alright, so we're going to add. This is my team. This is my team. We've got the Crimson Tape, Robo Mop, Mademoiselle Pepperoni, and the Iron Tummy. Done. Beautiful. Beautiful.
How goes it, man?
I can talk, and it seems mildly stereotypical. Oh, I can just talk to my peoples. I can just talk to them. Exactly what are your hottest hot peppers?
Well, Tape, peppers are measured in a unit called scobias, which represent how many units of water a unit of the pepper would have to be dissolved in to render it indiscernible. Your basic jalapeno pepper is about 5,000
defined.
scobias. Pretty hot, but nothing next to your Scotch bonnet peppers, which top the list at 200,000 scobias. Of
Wow.
course, that doesn't count your genetically altered peppers, which can range up to... Tape? Hey, Tape, wake up!
I got bored. This sure beats working for a living? Okay.
Count on me, man!
I just wanted to hear talk about his peppers. Okay, let's have a quick conversation with all of my friends. Talk to myself. Uh-oh, talking to yourself. You got one of those multiple personality disorders. No, he doesn't. Yes, he does. Hilarious. Robomom.
Tape, you're looking nice and clean today. What can I do for you?
Thank you. I cleaned myself especially for you.
I suppose I combined some of the features of each.
I didn't read what I asked him. Just out of curiosity, are you a rag mop or a squeeze mop? Okay. You have a lot of trouble with dandruff?
Never! I always clean my bristles with a medicated detergent.
That's good to know. I like the voice acting in this a lot so far. Okay, let's get back to work.
Right
I don't
you are,
actually have
Tape.
a specific
There are
job
lives
for
to
any of them
save
yet,
and
so
messes to clean. Let's go.
let me know if the voices are still too loud. Okay, Mademoiselle Pepperoni.
Yes, what is it?
Okay. Remember, I'm speaking on a purely professional basis here. Have you ever considered a weight loss program? Okay, we're not going to ask her that. What made you decide to become a
I
superhero?
decided to become a superhero when I discovered that I didn't have the, assets to make it as a model.
Okay. Okay, let's get back to work.
I was hoping you were gonna call a lunch break, but if you insist, let's get back to work.
Cool. Alright, I've assembled my team. Let's make another little savey wave here. I want to make a new one called Save the Second. Yes, second is capitalized in this. First is not in the other one. Enjoy that. So I have my superpower. Oh, okay. Okay, interesting. So I can use my superpower on stuff. I can open the storage cabinet. Nice. Ah, and I have 200k things, whatever K is. And this is what we've got in the okay. I'm sure I'll understand what all this means later. I guess I can do info on it. No, I want info on the steel belt. Steel belt can be worn on the waist. It will add 3 to a party member's toughness. Okay, so toughness must be your ability to take damage. I see. We're just going to go with what we've got from the beginning. I'm not going to worry about those items yet. I'll learn my lesson later. Okay, let's go upstairs. Mission Room. This room, at the apex of the headquarters' impregnable bubble dome, is a place to learn about any emergencies which might require the attention of a band of crack superheroes. Or, in the absence of such a band of crack superheroes, then the fairly ordinary superheroes of the SLH. In the center of the room is the Moor. Ooh, my goodness. Okay, alright, hold on. In the center of the room, okay, it scrolled weird. In the center of the room is the League's computer Matilda. If activated, she can provide a briefing about any pending mission. A stair curves down to the lower level. 2 important-looking maps hang on the wall. You see a discovery map, a chaos map, and a chatterbox there. The rest of the party follows you. A light on the chatterbox is blinking insistently. Okay, we'll look at the chatterbox in a minute. Let's see what these maps are. Chaos map. Excuse me. This map shows each sector within the SLH sphere of influence, displaying the levels of chaos and danger in each. Okay. Do I really just go left and right? I can't go up and down? Oh, and the blue is areas I can't see. Discover. Chaos. Oh, okay, I can just swap between them. Okay. Cool. Let's look at the discovery map and see what it says. Map shows the percentage of each sector has been explored by the party. Okay. Cool. I like how after all those sections it just kind of like flashes my screen black. Alright. That's Matilda. Bubble Dome, it's all Matilda. This is the chatterbox. Turn on chatterbox. The screen slowly warms up. Dog bites man. A schnauzer believed to be rabid bit a man in the Weehawken area. Excuse me. It is not clear from news reports whether Weehawken is a euphemism. The dog was later captured and destroyed. Aww. Poor puppy. Oat bran shortage reported in Elmira. Continued hijacking of oat bran shipments by highway bandits has caused a dramatic shortage of this revered medicinal foodstuff in the Elmira city-state. The Elmira warlord has advised villagers to remain calm. Peterson pawnbroker's tent, microbes bought and sold. Come and get me! Entropy. Okay. I guess let's turn on Matilda. At the conclusion of the final message, the hum of the chatterbox fades and is automatically shut down. Okay. Alright, Matilda. The computer powers up, lighting up a simple display of buttons and messages. Oh, okay. Interesting. A Limburger bomb could make the Jersey City marketplace uninhabitable. A flock of rabid sheep is terrorizing East Orange and endangering public health. Dr. Entropy has developed a ray that could bring inter-village commerce to a halt. A computer malfunction in Paterson threatens to cause local unrest. A cache of jalapeno peppers in Newark must be destroyed before they can infiltrate the local water table. Okay, well I've got Spicy Boy here. I bet Spicy Boy would be good for this one.
In the early part of the 21st
It
century,
reads things.
one of the food processing conglomerates involved in the so-called salsa wars bioengineered a particularly fiery jalapeno pepper in an attempt to create the spiciest salsa on the market.
Tell me more.
A large crop of the new pepper was grown but never used, and shortly thereafter the company and its records were lost in the Great Collapse.
Oh no.
The fate of the crop was never known, until now. A cache of these dried, super strong jalapeno peppers has been discovered in a warehouse in Newark, close to the rising water table. If this cache of peppers ever leached into the aquifer, it could render all of the area's wells unusable.
Oh no.
This cannot be allowed to.
So if I scroll down, she stops talking? Okay. This cannot be allowed to happen. The old Newark perimeter fence lies at 6-8 in this sector. Our reports fail to mention where within Newark the warehouse is to be found. Okay. So, do I now talk to Iron Tummy
How goes it?
and say I have a job?
I see nothing here that even a gringo like you couldn't chow down.
Oh, I see. Okay, so that would be just telling him that. Okay, let's go for that job.
In the early part
Okay,
of the 20th.
so it is. Where did it say it was? 6-8. Okay, 6-8. What's 6-8? This is 2C. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's no such thing as 6-8. Huh. How do I take a job? We'll figure it out. Yes, this game came with a manual. Have I read it? Do I look like a moose that reads to you? Oh my god. I am. I do read, actually. I just didn't read the manual. Okay, let's see. Let's use the right-click thing. Display Brown mission information.
In the
Oh, that just goes back.
early
Codename Amber. Alright, how do I take one? Codename Amber. Maybe on the main, maybe there's like a main map I go through. Okay, I'm gonna grab, I forgot a notebook as always. Let me go. Okay, got a notebook. I will jot down where it's telling me these things are, and I bet it will make more sense to me later. Notebooks. Give me my notebook. We'll just, hello. There it goes. It wasn't opening my notebook. We'll take over the Starship Titanic notebook since that didn't go very well for us. Let me just erase everything on here. Okay. Alright. Damn you. I'm trying to write. Mutant jalapenos. 6-8. Okay. Alright, so let's see what other missions we got. And I'll just take notes of each of them. And then we'll decide what we're doing. But I think I'm still going with the jalapenos first, because it seems like a good idea. We'll go with this one.
The Jersey City Marketplace is the geographic and economic center of that city-state. Its destruction would devastate the village, probably resulting in a series of skirmishes as villagers warred over the remains. Reports indicate that a dreaded Limburger bomb has been planted in the vicinity. This looks like the work of the fuming Phantom who, you'll recall, was recently foiled by the superhero League of Flushing when he tried to explode an armpit bomb in the Mineola marketplace. If the bomb is not disarmed in time, the market and surrounding area will be rendered unusable for 75 years.
75 years
a drastic
exactly? How
setback
do you know?
in our attempt to bring stability and peace to this region. The marketplace is located here on the Jersey City Peninsula at coordinates 12, 8, easily accessible
12-8.
by a party on foot.
Okay. Alright, 12-8 for the cheese bomb. Perfect. Alright, what else we got? Flock of rabid sheep.
The East Orange city-state is being overrun by a herd of sheep with a particularly virulent strain of rabies, possibly transmitted by rabid hedgehogs migrating down the Palisades from the Nyack Village region. If not stopped, the flock could weaken East Orange to the point where our strategy of extending peaceful order in the northwestern Jersey quadrant could be endangered.
Ooh.
East Orange Village can, if necessary, be accessed by foot, but ferrying across the Hackensack River basin will be faster and safer.
Okay, I'm just going to write down, excuse me, East Orange, since it didn't give me coordinates for that one. Okay. More Dr. Entropy.
That evil mastermind, Dr. Entropy, is up to his old ways again. Our operatives report that he is on the verge of perfecting a ray that will reverse the arrows on road signs. Caravans will become hopelessly lost,
You
and
bastard.
inter-village trade could come to a crashing halt. He must be stopped before he can activate this ray. Reports from the field indicate that Entropy is using a historical site in Sector 2C at 412 for his
Okay.
hideout. Take the ferry to East Orange Village and proceed on foot.
Okay, I've marked 2C on that as well. Alright.
A widespread cult in Patterson has long been worshipping an old personal computer, believing that the fireworks display of its screensaver contains highly sacred messages, as interpreted by the local high priest.
Okay.
Apparently, the computer has begun to malfunction. If the problem isn't corrected soon, the populace will grow restive, the high priest may be endangered, and a bloody power struggle could erupt over his successor. To locate and repair the PC, search for the temple at the northwest fringe of the Patterson city-state in Sector 2D.
Okay. Okay. I don't know what to do with this information yet. But it's giving me sectors, and we have the discovery map. So let's take a look real quick at let's do 2D, because that's the computer malfunction. 3C. Okay, we gotta go over. Oh, I can't go to 2D. Interesting. Oh wait, no, 1D. 2D, there we go. Okay, if I click on it, does it do anything? Okay, I think I have to like actually go places for that to work. So, we've got coordinates, we've got some sectors. Let's go down these stairs real quick. See what's down. Hello, man. Oh, Museum of Hoboken History. The SLH HQ was built at the highest point of Hoboken, a rocky promontory overlooking the Hudson. It was first the site of a mansion known as Castle Stevens. Later, it was the site of a Stevens Institute of Technology Administration building. And between 2012 and the Great Collapse, it was the site of a repository of local history exhibits. Part of this museum still exists here, undisturbed, below the HQ. A very lifelike statue of someone named Frank Sinatra stands in the center of the room. A large oil painting is hanging on the wall. The rest of the party follows you. Okay. The plaque reads, Francis Albert Sinatra was the greatest balladeer of his time, possibly of all time. Old Blue Eyes was born in Hoboken in 1915 and began his singing career with a group called the Hoboken Four in 1936. I didn't know that. Let's look at the rug. Rug appears to be what was once called an Oriental rug, and later, during more politically correct times, was called an Asian rug. I don't think either of those are quite correct, but it's fine. It is dirty, worn, faded, and generally not desirable for use as an actual rug in an actual occupied room. Okay. Oh, I don't want to put the rug on anything. I'm not holding the rug. Yes, I know. Take the painting. I want to look at the painting. The painting depicts a group of men standing around a grassy field. One of the men is holding a wooden club, and other man is throwing a ball at him. A caption reads, Elysian Fields, Hoboken. First recorded baseball game, 1846. Okay, now can I take it? I took it. I have the painting. Can I take the rug? I can't take the rug. Okay. There's a keg. According to this exhibit, Hoboken was the site of the first brewery in America in 1642. Additionally, beer was brewed in great quantities by the many German immigrants who settled in Hoboken after the mid-19th century. How fitting, then, that Hoboken's Superhero League is famous for its own prodigious consumption of beer. Now I can tap the keg. If this were a real keg of beer rather than just a model, the League would have tapped it years ago for one of its numerous parties. Okay, can I take it? Even though it's empty? I can't take the keg. Peace pipe. This is, according to the information accompanying the exhibit, a replica of the peace pipe smoked by Dutch settlers when they purchased this area from the Lenni Lenape Indians in 1630. The name Hoboken came from the Indian term Hoboken Hackning, land of the tobacco pipe. Interesting. It says I can smoke it. A good superhero knows that smoking is bad for one's health. Ah, Bo. We're drinking beer. You can't fucking smoke a pipe. Taking it. I can't take it. Can't take it. Rude. Rude. Look at him. The waxwork mannequin must depict a singer, for his pose shows him crooning into a microphone. A conservative suit covers the figure's thin frame, and his eyes are a startling shade of blue. In front of the statue is a button and a small blue plaque. On the back of the figure, you discover a small closed compartment. Open it. Sinatra tape. You open the compartment and discover a 96-track micro-miniature DAT cassette tape of Sinatra music. So can I push the button? Nothing happens. Okay, I took the tape. I take the tape. Perfect. There's a train. I can ride the train. Trains have played an important role in the development of Hoboken, according to this exhibit. Hoboken was the home of Colonel John Stevens, builder of the first steam locomotive, who demonstrated his invention in Hoboken in 1826. Hoboken was also the home of the Erie-Lackawanna train terminal, an architectural landmark constructed in 1907, it was the first attempt to air-cool a public building in the U.S. The exhibit does not mention how successful that attempt was. Okay, can I ride the train? Fine, except for two problems. One, this train's not going anywhere, and two, you are approximately a quarter of an inch tall. You are not approximately a quarter of an inch tall. Hilarious. Okay. Can't ride the train. Gotcha. Enter the Hoboken Museum. I'm not already in it? Yes, I'm already in the... Okay, I'm already in it. That's what I thought. Okay. So how do I leave? Ooh, just like that. Cool. Okay. I guess exit tube. Enter the exit tube. I'm in Sector 2C139. Okay. Okay. So would that mean 12-8 would be up here? You are near the ingeniously concealed and well-fortified entrance to the SLH headquarters. Do you want to enter? No. 1410. That was loud. Your party comes upon an encampment of 3 nasties. Oh, fighting time. What is wrong with me? Oh, okay, I'm fine now. My colors were really weird. Okay, so we've got... These are your opponents. The light gray outline indicates monsters with hand-to-hand range. The colored bars show the monster's health. Double-click on a monster to get more information. Click on the portraits during combat to select a target. Okay. Lawyer. Ooh, horrible. Greed is 100%. Courage is 10. Pretty indistinguishable from the 20th century variety, repulsive and deadly, particularly treacherous when they sue. Okay, terrible 2. Excuse me. A two-headed human mutation whose emotional development is invariably arrested during the toddler stage. Fairly harmless until they tantrum. Okay, I don't see the lawyer around here, though. Knife icon for close-in attack using hand-to-hand weapons. Effective only against monsters with a hand-to-hand range. Press A for this action. Shoot. The gun icon is for shooting attack with a ranged weapon. Press S for this. Superpower. Okay. Cower. Shield icon is for defensive. Auto combat 1 round. Causes the computer to fight 1 round for you. Note that the computer does not necessarily make the best choices when it comes to weapons, targets, superpower options, and combat tactics. Okay. Icon toggle. The double arrow switches between the 2 sets of combat icons. I see. Kibitz. The selected superhero offers advice to another of the party members, thereby temporarily increasing that superhero party member's offensive capabilities. Note that this has no effect on superpowers. Okay, this is interesting. Beg for mercy. Clasped hands are a last resort. If your opponent has high mercy rating, they might leave you alone if you beg. Click here for that. Okay. Money icons offering a bribe to the opponent. This works best on monsters with a high greed rating. And then run. Yeah, flee. Running away. Okay. Alright, let's shoot the lawyer. I right-clicked by accident, but it didn't seem to matter. With a stream of saliva, the melee of hand-to-hand combat. The crimson tape is unable to take proper aim and shoots wide of the mark. Okay, how do I tell if they're ranged or not? I guess they're all hand-to-hand range. Okay, so let's beat this boy. Because of the terrain, hand-to-hand combat is only possible between the first 2 ugly suckers and the first 2 members of your party. Please realize. Oh, I think I'm starting to understand how this works. Okay, so I'm gonna hit a baby.
He hit me!
That was easy. I now overstand. Okay, so she is far away and has to do a ranged attack. Okay. So shoot the lawyer? Stream of saliva, 1 damage inflicted on the lawyer. That's not much. He's got a lot of health. Okay. Interesting. So I guess let's shoot the baby. Nice. Okay, I forgot because... Ow! Lawyer bills the crimson tape, causing damage of 6. Okay. So the weapons they have also matters. I see. Okay. I am learning, guys. I'm learning. So now I can hand-to-hand this guy.
I think this is actionable.
Using a 2x4, lawyer takes 13 damage. He moans, I think this is actionable. Okay, and then I'm still in melee range, so... Ooh, glancing blow. Okay, now does she have a ranged weapon? Helmet's padded belt, Gore-Tex hot pants. Mace. Is mace ranged? No, I want to look at the mace. Hand-to-hand weapon. Okay, so I might need to rearrange my party somehow. Okay, after this after this fight, we will look into that, because I don't think she can really do much for range. And I don't know if he can either. Still did 4 damage. Ooh, the pea shooter did a lot of damage. Okay. Victory. All party members receive 36 experience points. Nice. As the party celebrates, you discover that your opponents left behind a manila envelope filled with $75. Nice. Okay. Maybe I should get items. So let's see. Mademoiselle Pizza. Power pills. I'm doing a little damage. Okay, what about you? Point stick, rubber gloves. He's got the pea shooter. Maybe I want to... Okay, let's... Since she's in the back, and she'll mostly be doing... I think these 2 are fine, being the melee guys. Let's go see if I've got a ranged weapon I can give her back at HQ. So yes, enter. Okay, All right. Here we go. Slingshot. Take. Now she's got a slingshot. Okay. What is all this stuff? Eating the beef sandwich will increase one's brawn by 4. Aluminum eating microbe, vial of oil eating microbes? Are those things I have? They're not white. Whoa. The UI got a little borked up there for a moment. Okay. I think I'm done. I've given her a ranged weapon. She needs a ranged weapon. We'll see how well this works. Okay, let's pop another little save here. Saving for a third time. Perfect. Okay. We're ready. We're ready. Okay, let's look at my thing. I'm understanding now. Mission. Oh, I can just look at any of my
In the
missions.
early part of the
Okay, cool. Okay, so if I go this way, 12-8. That's where I want to go, right? For the cheese bomb. Okay. The party is just beyond the perimeter of a bustling marketplace. Do you want to enter? Yes. Let's do cheese bomb. Do cheese bomb first. Oh, okay. Oh, this is really cool. Jersey City Marketplace. You're in a thriving marketplace, which at first glance would look perfectly at home in plague-infested medieval Europe. An opening in the perimeter of the bazaar leads south. To the northeast is a red hut, indicative of a weapon shop. To the northwest is the black booth of a hardware stand. A rusted car sits... Where does it sit? The rusted car sits in the center of the marketplace. I don't like how the text scrolls. I wish it would just, like, start where it ended. Rusted car sits in the center of the marketplace. It appears to be a late model Hyundai Snail. The crowd seems to avoid the wreck, as though collectively aware of some sinister force that resides there. The trunk of the snail is closed. The rest of the party follows you. Okay, so that's probably where the bomb is. Okay, I'm understanding. So let's save over this. Okay. Weapon shop. Let's try the weapon shop first. Enter the weapon shop.
Ah, party of superheroes. Always glad to have costume crime fighters in my shop. And on a shop I run, none of that black market business in here. No siree. Would you care to see my wares?
Sure. Yes. Okay, he's got a billy club, extra large rubber band. Okay. So let's see. Let's look at the billy club. Hand-to-hand weapon with a value of 4. My 2x4. Damage value of 2. Okay. So let's go ahead and buy... Well, actually, what's the extra large rubber band do? There's a shooting weapon with a damage value of 3. Okay, cool. So we're going to buy the billy club. And I think I'm going to sell my 2x4? Yeah. Okay, so I've got a better weapon for him. I think his pointy stick is better than... No, that's still 2 as well. Okay. And her slingshot. Damage value of 4. Okay. And this is a damage value of 3. He's got the pea shooter. Which is a value of 2. Okay. So maybe we'll get the extra large rubber band for him then. So we'll buy that. I think the plus sign is actually what they have equipped. They'll have equipped the best weapon, maybe. So maybe I won't sell my pea shooter yet. Maybe selling the 2x4 wasn't the best of idea, but who cares? Okay. Now that didn't cost much money. I've still got 266 left. Perfect. Oh, that's so cool. Weapons of destruction can be yours for a price. You can feel your testosterone levels begin to mount. Okay. So I guess if I click this, it leaves. Nice. Okay, I'm starting to get the hang. Starting to get the hang of this, guys. I'm starting to understand how this works. Sometimes the music gets a little funky. Alright, hardware booth. Hardware booth is a cramped, disorganized booth. Its wooden walls stained with black dyes. The only way out is a crooked doorway to the southeast. The rest of the party follows you. A nervous merchant approaches and begins fussing over you. Ah, party of superheroes! Always glad to have costumed crime fighters in my shop.
A
Here we
party
go.
of superheroes.
While he's
Always
talking,
glad to have costumed
let's,
crime fighters in my shop.
oh, yes.
An honest shop I run.
Oh,
None
my
of that
goodness.
black market business in here, no siree. Would you care to see my wares?
Ah, from the back you hear the sound of flushing toilets. Excuse me, yes. Oh, okay. Okay. There's armor and stuff too. I should have armored my guys. Okay, so he doesn't have anything that buffs him. I think his rubber gloves buff him, right? Rubber gloves can be worn on the hands. We'll add 1 to a party member's toughness. I'm assuming... Hang on. Can I see what toughness means? Tough. It contains the condition of statistics for list. Okay, but what does that mean? I don't really know what toughness means. Hang on a second. I said I didn't read the manual. Let's take a look at the manual real quick. There is no manual. I thought there was a manual for this game. I'm guessing toughness is... I'll just Google it real quick. You're like defense? Okay, this is so much words for something I want very simply explained to me. Wikipedia, let's see. I bet Wikipedia will tell me. Okay, here we go. Brawn determines weapon damage, brains affects the effectiveness of superpowers, and toughness is defense. Okay. Okay, cool. So I do want to upgrade my defense. Okay, alright. Okay. Got a padded jockstrap. Add 5 to a party member's toughness. Okay, so who's got the least toughness? I'm pretty low on there. Mademoiselle Pepperoni is far away, so it won't matter as much. But yeah, I'm gonna definitely buff Crimson Tape. So, Crimson Tape, you can buy the padded jockstrap. Perfect. Okay. He's got rubber gloves. She's got Gore-Tex pants. What does that do? Adds 2. Okay, and a padded belt. Adds 1. What has he got? Aerobic shoes. 3. Okay, alright. So let's see, what do these guys do? Adds 2. Adds 2. Alright, does that reflect? It does not. Okay, that's interesting. Provisions 3 days. I don't know what provisions means. This is the number of times your party can rest before having to restock at HQ or a hostelry. Okay. Hostelry? Hostelry. Okay. Interesting. I'm learning, guys. I'm learning. I think I'm going to put Nerf shoulder pads on him as well. And then I'm going to put the shatterproof monocle on him. Since they're at the front and they're doing hand-to-hand, they definitely want the most toughness. Okay. Done. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and save again. We'll save over the first one. Alright. Beautiful. Okay. And there's only one way out. Now, wasn't there another place to go? Let's see what else we got. Flagpole. Flagpole is the focal point of the marketplace, but no flag is flying from it. It isn't clear why it was erected, or for that matter, what came first, the flagpole or the marketplace. That is a great question. Can I climb it? You try and climb the flagpole, but it is too smooth and is covered with a layer of oily grime. However, your attempt does inspire Robomop to reminisce about a superhero named Amazing Pigeon Man, one of the founders of the Superhero League of Old Saybrook. Hey, I used to live outside of Old Saybrook in Connecticut. Who could spend weeks at a time perched atop a flagpole? Okay. Alright, doesn't look like I can talk to anybody. Let us look at it. The snail was one of the last automobiles ever manufactured during the 2030s and 40s. This one is well preserved for its age, but is still badly rusted and stripped of many parts. The trunk is closed. Okay, let's open not the trunk. Okay, well, it opens the trunk. The trunk almost falls off its hinges as it squeaks open, revealing a complex mechanism attached to the huge hunk of cheese. It's quite obvious that the slightest touch by a pair of hands will set off its Limburger bomb. Oh. This is one of the largest Limburger bombs you've come across in all your years as a superhero. Even now, before the detonation, the smell is overpoweringly strong, and only their awesome superhero willpower allows the party to stand this close to the trunk. The bomb is clearly rigged to explode at a certain time, or if it is touched by human or humanoid hands. Okay, so I don't have the necessary skills with my current party to take care of this bomb. I wonder if it's going to go off or not. So let me leave, okay. Cheese, bomb, hands, sets it off. However, Clean Boy is not. Well, he is a humanoid. Let's try it. Mess that could use cleaning. Robomop screws up, and instead of cleaning the mess, he cleans some nearby moss. Okay. Interesting. Okay, so I guess we're gonna leave it for now, and we'll come back. We do want to get to the mutant jalapenos. Which is at 6-8, I guess. And this is 8. This is 11-7. Okay. Sector 2C. 412 is where Doc Entropy is. Are we still just in? Yeah, we're in Sector 2C. City Street. Okay. So we're discovering the map at the moment, I guess. No, do not want to enter there. Don't want to enter here right now either. Let's go straight up. 1310.
Take it East Orange Village for 20 kilo dollars. I normally charges 50, but seeing as you're superheroes and all, interesting.
Okay. 20 bucks? Sure, I've got the money for it for now. Party boards the ferry, and the boatman steers a course across the engorged Hackensack River. After a few minutes, you pull up to another dock and debark. Disembark? Debark? What the fuck is debark? Oh, anyway, who cares? Okay, so now we're on the other side of the river. Intradasting. And we want to get to 12-8. 12-8, not 8-12. So we actually want to be this way and down. Okay, there's also 6-8 that we can want to go to. 8-12. 2D. Okay. Oh, this is interesting. Okay. And rabid sheep are somewhere in East Orange, which I think is where I am. 712. There's a highway here. 512. 412 is Dock Entropy. Is that down one? No. It's here. 412. Okay. Let's save, I guess. Well, amongst the ruins is a small complex of red brick buildings, notable for their antiquity. You want to go inside? Yes. Okay, so maybe we can fight Dock Entropy. Edison's Lab. This appears to be a historical site of some type, once carefully preserved, but now thoroughly sacked. A plaque is affixed to one wall. Below the plaque is a simple sign. An exit leads south. You see a warranty here. The rest of the party follows you. Okay. So let's save real quick. Ah, I like that it does put the latest one on top. Good. Some of the old games don't do that. This is pretty good interface, honestly. What year did I say this came out? 94? They were still working out good interfaces in 94, so like, so far I'm fairly impressed. Alright, let's look at the warranty. Plorpium plating procedure, producers of Paterson, 20 square yards of 1-inch plorpium plating, sold to Entropy Doctor, delivered to Edison National Historical Site, Sector 2C. Okay. PPP of P, guarantees this product to be impervious for a period of 500,000 years against all manner of explosions, impacts, projectile weaponry, sonic disturbances, household pests, in-laws, acts of God, very small rocks, door-to-door salesmen, and even Bert McFub. That guy over in accounting with the digestive disorder, and I'm gonna sneeze. I hate sneezing so much. Oh my god. Anyway, warning, bringing this product into contact with any mixture of ovine saliva, automotive lubricants, and loam will void this warranty. Interesting. Alright, we took it. Let's look at the garbage. You sift through the garbage and find nothing of interest. Heavy machinery is not the sort that one usually associates with the gleaming technical wizardry of the Golden Age. Perhaps it dates back to an even older period. Okay, can I turn it on? There is no power source. Also, the machines are in a severely advanced state of rust. Also, you can't find the switch. Okay, alright.
Oh, he was a big provider of electricity during the civilized days. Or maybe that was his brother, Khan.
Okay. Plaque proclaims, excuse me, this is a National Historic Site, explaining that this was the workshop of Thomas Edison. And then, so much human history has been sadly forgotten. Sign reads, more exhibits in the back room, and below that an arrow points north. Oddly, however, there's no opening in that direction. Only a wall covered in an inch-thick plate of solid plorpium. I see. Okay. Dock entropy. Plorp wall. Oils? So maybe I need Oil Boy in order to get through that wall, because it said oils voids the warranty. So I might not be able to do this right now. Can I have my bro clean it up? Got a mess that could use your cleaning. Excuse me. Robomop removes all the garbage in sight, but a moment later, a gust of wind deposits a new heap of trash. Okay. Okay. Plorpium plating, look at it. The plating is solid plorpium, a good inch thick. It is bonded to the wall, almost certainly blocking a dreadfully important doorway. I see. Yeah, so like I said, I think I will need Oil Boy for this. Okay. Okay, so we still have to find our mutant jalapenos in 6-8. How do I get to 6-8? Okay. And it looks like an overall map. So it's possible 6-8 is in 2D. Maybe not. This is 4-1. 5-1. 6-1. 6-2. Okay, we're working our way to 6-8. 6-6, 6-7, 6-8. I don't think this is the right area then. I'm a bit confused.
In the early
Old Newark perimeter fence lies at 6-8 in this sector. Our reports fail to mention where within Newark the warehouse is to be found. Okay. So I just have to go past it. I did it. I did the meme. Congratulations. Which meme did I do? T. I said some numbers. Okay. Yeah, did it all on purpose too, T. I said 69. No, I said 6-8. I said 6-8. I never once said the other one. An aging church, still in amazingly good condition, rises over the squat buildings of the village. Would you like to look inside? Sure. Oh, look at this boy. Temple. You are in the somber anteroom of a temple. The windows are made of intricate pieces of stained glass. In addition to the ancient stained glass, some of the windows contain newer works of stained glass, depicting worshippers bowing before some sort of strange religious symbols. Looks like a computer. The computer! Computer malfunction in Sector 2D, and we're in Sector 2D. Okay. Okay. I think we're at one of the missions. Excuse me. Anyway. North is the...
pilgrims
Hello.
traveling from afar to gain wisdom from our holy shrine. Please follow me.
The priest leads the party into the inner room. Okay. Am I being led? I've been led. Okay. Shrine. You are in a small room at the heart of the temple. The main room of the temple lies to the south. In the center of the room, surrounded by a circle of sputtering candles, is a somewhat battered personal computer. Next to the computer is a potted plant in a rather oversized pot. The rest of the party follows you. As soon as all the... What? Party members are within the shrine, the priest drops his air of calm humility. He's going to read that in a minute. Dan thinks about efforts for days, haven't had a clue to do about it. Before he gets out, the cursed PC, even worse all...
Thank heavens
There we
you're
go.
here! This damn thing's been on the fritz for days, and I haven't a clue what to do about it. If word gets around that I've caused our holy PC to stop issuing its wisdom, I'll be tarred and feathered. Or,
Uh-oh.
even worse, I'll lose my position and actually have to work for a living.
Oh,
You gotta
no.
fix it, you just gotta.
Seems like that's going to be a common joke in this game. Okay, alright, candles, flower pot, computer. The computer. The computer, like all items of high technology from the days before the collapse, wears twin shrouds of age and mystery. For example, it has a screen which is displaying static and distorted waving lines. Can I just fix it? Fix the computer with the party. You tinker with the computer, but quickly realize that the technology is beyond the party's comprehension. Okay, so I need something to fix the computer. I need to write down what sector I'm at. Computer. I'll put parentheses. That's not big enough parentheses. Needs fixin' item. Okay. Alright. Pot is typical construction made from fragile terracotta. It appears to be much larger than the potted plant would require. Let's save and break it. So save the second. Okay. Overwrite. Sure. Alright, break it.
No!
As you swing at the pot, the priest cries, "No!" But he has spoken too late. The pot explodes into shards as the dirt falls away in clumps, and the uprooted plant slumps to the floor. You see an enormous magnet was concealed within the soil of the pot. Take it.
The oracle is no longer mute, and it shows the fireworks. A good omen, a very good omen indeed. The harvest will be bountiful this year, and many women will bear children.
Okay.
Please go now, that I might spread the joyous word.
So as you pick up the magnet, the computer gives off an electric squeal, and a moment later the screen blinks and fills with exploding fireworks. The priest falls to his knees before the computer and then says what he just said. Okay. So there was just a magnet too close to it. He sweeps all the dirt out from the main part of the temple and quickly ushers the party outside. All members of the party gain 100 experience points. Fuck yeah. We completed it. We completed it. Hang on. Hold the phone. Are we really this smart? Okay. Cross out computer malfunction, because I think we done did it. Let me look at my mission screen and see if it says that I've completed it.
A wide
Okay, I have completed it. It doesn't say in there, unfortunately. Okay, look at that, guys. We're making progress. Okay. I still don't know where else I'm supposed to go. 412. We already went to 412, right? That was where Doc Entropy was. Party isn't equipped to enter the woods. Okay. I wish I knew, like, exactly where I was. No. I need to go to 6-8, right? That's 7-6. Band of 3 nasties. Okay, we get another fight. Oh, this guy doesn't look good at all. I can't find out any information about it. Let me find out information about it before. Okay, this guy, we're gonna whap. Nice. Billy Club 23 damage. Nice. The Junk Bond Amoeba. Alright, and then another whack. Dead. Junk Bond Amoeba goes down. Okay, and now this guy, finally she can shoot better. Slingshot. In the melee of hand-to-hand combat, Mademoiselle is unable to take proper aim. Wait, why was she in hand-to-hand? She shouldn't have been. I'm confused now. Okay, that worked. Use the large rubber band. Oh, he ran off. Glowing... Oh, what the fuck, bro? He farts. 0 damage. As up for 14 damage. Okay. Holy shit, Mademoiselle's almost dead. At the last of your opponent's retreats, the party discovers a sack of loosely sewn animal skins. Within you discover $41 and add it to the party's funds. You also find a black isotope. Okay. So how do I heal? How do I heal? Hang on, let's pop a little save here. I'm gonna Google real quick how to heal. Heal by using the rest command. Okay. Alright, thank you, Game FAQs. So, rest. All members of the party are returned to full strength. You now have enough food and supplies to rest 2 more times. I see. I see. Okay, I'm very slowly figuring out what the fuck I'm supposed to do in this damn game. Okay, still need to find the mutant jalapenos. And those are supposed to be in 6-8. Well, that's where the fence was, right? 7 nasties. Oh, this looks really bad. This looks very bad.
I hope you don't treat your own mother this way. I hope you don't.
I didn't click that.
Way.
Apparently I clicked the auto fight thing.
You don't treat.
I didn't intend to. Oh my goodness, they're damaging. I didn't want to do. I wanted to run, but I guess now I may as well fight. Okay. Supermom cowers. Great organizational charts. It doesn't seem useful ever.
I hope you don't treat your own mother this way.
Okay, goes down.
I hope you don't treat your own mother this way.
Okay, now can she melee? Is hand to hand? How do I know if I'm in hand to hand range? Response with hand to hand range. How do I know if they're in hand to hand range? I don't know if they're in hand to hand range. Little number in the upper left corner indicates toughness, including armor. Number in the colored bar underneath is health. To move a party member to a position, click and drag. I don't know if I'm in... Because last time it said she was.
I hope you
5 damage.
don't treat your own mother this...
Okay, and I think I want him... I'll have him finish her off. 10 damage, okay. Ow. Oh, shit! Oh, no! Okay. That was a lot of damage.
I hope you don't treat your own...
And she did not take much damage. Okay, she's down.
I hope you... I hope
Nice.
you don't treat your own mother
Okay.
this way.
Hopefully she doesn't murder anybody. Nice, no damage. Okay, now...
I hope you don't treat your own
Yeah,
mother this
that's
way.
not gonna get annoying. Not one bit at all is it gonna get
I
annoying.
hope you don't treat your own mother this way.
Yeah. See, 168 experience points. I got money. I also found a letter opener. Okay. I guess let's rest again. And now is... Okay, she's back up. Okay. Huh. I feel like I should be putting him there and him there, right? And then he's got the rusty nail, which is a damage value of 3. Can I give this to someone else? I can, okay, and then I can give the Billy Club to him. Okay. Let's move him here. Okay, so now he's got the Billy Club and the Pea Shooter. Okay. And I think I'm going to give the Nerf shoulder pads to him. No, the padded jockstrap to him. There we go. Now he's got 13. Okay. Now I have experience, but I don't know how experience works exactly. Won 3 of 3 combats, dispatched 13 opponents. Completed none of your current missions. I did complete a mission. What? How do I complete a mission? I completed one. Okay, let's save real quick. I'm still learning. I'm still learning. Give me 1 second. I'm going to Google real quick how to complete a mission. How to complete mission. Okay. Game FAQ says I have to return to headquarters. Okay. Alright. I'm still a little confused on a lot of things about this game, but we're slowly getting there. Slowly getting there. And we found the Dock Entropy and the Cheese Bomb. But I'm not sure what to do. Party isn't equipped to enter the woods. I don't know what that means. But I'm guessing somewhere in there is where the warehouse is, maybe? Because, let's see. The mission says...
In the early...
Old Newark perimeter fence lies at 6-8 in this sector. So wait, was it in 2C? Am I in the wrong sector, maybe? Hold on. So let's go down. Hope we don't run into any, like, super powerful dudes again. 612, 611, 610. I was in the wrong sector. Okay. So this is where I want to be. This is where the jalapeno peppers is. Reach the security fence that once kept downtown Newark secure from the decaying surroundings, until a mere fence proved to be nothing when the firestorm of chaos descended. Do you wish to explore the inner city? Yes, I do. Oh my goodness, it's a sub-map. It's a sub-map. Holy shit. This is a complex game. My goodness, it's almost an open world game. Okay, so I'm looking for the jalapenos. Hello, Logan. We're superheroes. Does it say information? I'm looking for a warehouse, right? Doesn't mention where the warehouse is to be found. Okay. This is definitely not Myst. This is Superheroes. God, what's the full name of this game? It's such a strange name. Superhero League of Hoboken. City building, rubble, okay. A band of 5 nasties. Okay, let's hope fighting goes a bit better now. We got a damn lawyers. Alright, so let's beat him.
I think this is actionable.
Okay. Now he can't melee for some reason, and I don't understand why. I don't know why he can't melee. I've got the Billy Club. Hang on. Do a bit more Googling. Why can't I melee? Yeah, surprisingly, there's not a lot of people talking about it. There's just reviews for it. Usually the first 4 are able to engage in melee combat. Huh. I'm really not sure. This is a very, very confusing system. Okay, I guess we're gonna shoot this guy then. I now have the pea shooter though, which I don't really want. Yeah, it's not quite as good. And now he also can't melee. Can I... Yeah, why can't... Now he also can't melee. I'm so confuzzled. A World of Zine ripoff? I don't know what World of Zine is. Alright, let's just go ahead and get rid of this lawyer. And let's do some more damage. The amoeba did not do much. Okay, not much damage. Whew, that was a lot of damage. Oh, that was a bit of damage too. Junk Bond Amoeba runs away. Okay. Hello, Pinto. It's not a game about shooting lawyers, but it is a game where you do shoot lawyers. Nice. And for some reason I can't melee, and I don't understand why I can't melee with him. The battle system is very confusing. Okay, he runs away. Perfect. 233 experience points. I got some fish stew. Please note that you can use the text button on the system menu to change the length of time that text responses for combat actions display. You can also interrupt these. Okay. Maybe I should look up the manual, because I thought this came with the manual. So let's see. I got fish stew. That probably heals. And it's probably in Robomops? Fish stew. Okay, let's give that to her. What? You say to Mademoiselle Pepperoni, I'll hang on to the item. I want her to take it. I want her to eat it. Increases one's brains by 3, and it doesn't heal them. Okay. Huh. So I've got one more rest in me. Let's go ahead and rest, and then we've got to head... Actually, we might want to head back to HQ now. We know where this is, so we can always come back. So I'm going to rest and head back to HQ, and then turn in that mission I got. Okay, and I've got to get up to the ferry. Where the village meets the water, the corrugated metal wall of a warehouse has been collapsed to form a pier. Take it to the Union City Peninsula for $20. Yes. Okay, and then down... Oopsie. Here is my headquarters. Yes. Okay.
Congratulations on the successful completion of Mission Emerald.
Yay! Headquarters, you see a storage cabinet here. The rest of the party follows you. Voice Matilda whispers huskily from the intercom. Congratulations. All your food and supplies are restocked, bringing your member available rest to 3. The number of available rests. Okay, so... Is my party good now? What is help? No, that's not what I want. Okay. So, let's do a little savey wave here. Is everyone at full health, though? That's the real question. Black isotope. What is this? Look at. Looks drinkable. Then again, so does Coors beer. Oh, burn! Burn on Coors beer! Hang on one second. Okay. And I've got fish stew. Interesting. I don't want to put the fish stew in the lunchroom. Okay. So now we can exit and go back. The problem is that's expensive, man. Like, it wasn't expensive the first time I went across the ferry, but now that I've got to go across so many times, it's starting to sound very expensive. Okay. Let me real quick look for the manual of this game to find out exactly how combat works. Took no time at all to find a manual. Alright. Table of contents. Mission information, trial mat, combat, page 23. Page 23, okay. Combat screens have the most complex of the interfaces, requires some explanation. Combat occurs when party blah, blah, blah. Combat is fought in rounds. During each round, the computer file each attack may not... Tell me about... Color graphs underneath. Double-click a monster picture on the top screen to get stats. Window containing the animation shows you all the monsters within hand-to-hand range. Depending on the terrain, you will see 1, 2, or 3 monsters. This allows you to see the nasties and all of their mutated, horrifying hilariousness ridiculous scoring. But how... Why can't certain people use melee? If the monster is out of hand-to-hand range of selected superhero, but how do I know if it's in hand-to-hand range? That is the question. I don't understand why I'm getting knocked out of hand-to-hand range. Okay. Hint for novice role players. Pre-combat, selecting your party. Health points, yeah. From an offensive and defensive point of view, the first, second, and third party members are the ones who engage in hand-to-hand. Okay. And will bear the brunt of combat, so these should be your toughest superheroes. Also note that the effectiveness of shooting weapons decreases with distance. But superpowers are equally effective regardless of far back superheroes. Therefore, your weak superheroes with offensive powers should be up the rear. Good ordering for level 1 is Robomop, Iron Tummy, Crimson Tape, and Tropical Oil Man. So maybe I want to take Tropical Oil Man instead? I'm still not sure about melee though. I don't understand. Okay, let's grab Tropical Oil Man. Alright, so you... let's grab your slingshot. Okay, I'll just give it to him. Remove her. Hang on to all items. We'll let her keep her items. Okay. And then Tropical Oil Man, we'll add him. He's got a spitball shooter. Okay. Now how much does this do? Value of 2. And the extra large rubber band, no, I think the slingshot. Oh, damage value of 4, and then this is 3, right? Value of 3. I don't understand why he can't. Huh. Okay, let's give this slingshot to you. Spitball shooter. Okay. Try this out. So these 3 are melee, I guess. But for some reason I can't melee with him. And I don't understand why. Anyway. Let's go ahead and save. Alright, and we'll make our way back to place with the warehouse and try to find it. Okay. Sad that I have to take the ferry.
Take it east, Orange.
Yeah. We're going. Okay, so I want to go down here and explore the inner city. Okay. Now we've got to find the warehouse. Didn't mean to go that direction. Oopsie. Three nasty surprises you. Okay. Alright. Owie. So they surprise me, so they start off fighting. Oh my goodness. Woo! Oh my goodness! How many attacks do they get on me? At least they're not fucking attacking. Are you fucking kidding me? That was so much damage. Woo! Why can't you melee? Dude, I'm so confused by the combat system. I don't understand why he can't melee. Yeah, okay. I should have known. Okay, alright. Also find some fish nuggets. Yay! Okay, let's rest. Party. Let's just move him back here. Because at least he could melee. And then we'll give the billy club back to him. Unless the letter opener... No, the letter opener is not stronger. Okay. It's like... Combat... the combat system makes sense except for melee. I don't understand why I can't melee half the time.
What you wanted.
Thank you, Logan. What are we hydrating with?
You don't give me what
Save
I
the second.
wanted.
Water? Delicious, yes. I do love a nice sip of water. Delightful. Love some water. Okay. Does this tell me how much money I've got? I've got 324. Okay, so I'm not doing too bad for money. Now let's continue exploring, looking for the warehouse. Oh. At the side of the street, partially blocked by rubble, a stairway descends. Foul, moist air wafts up the stairs. We descend? Sure. Interesting. Newark Upper Tube Station. Doesn't seem to be the warehouse, but it's something. This is part of the intercity maglev transportation system, begun during the Gore administration but never completed. A tube car, striped with gray, sits on the platform to the east. Its doors open. A crumbling stairway leads upward, and a similar stair also leads further down. Haha, here you are in a tube. What? In a tube station, and there's just a plastic tube lying on the floor. Probably just one of life's little coincidences. The rest of the party follows you. Okay, so can I take the tube? Okay, take the plastic tubing. Perfect. Barely legible letters on the sign read Newark Upper Tube Station. Enter the tube car.
Improper or missing pass. Access denied. Have a nice day.
Okay. Oh, it just puts me out that side. Okay. Industrial ruins. We might be getting close to the warehouse here. We'll check out the tube station another time. Let's actually... let's see... I'll make a note of where the tube station is. Tube station is in 2C 68 Newark. Okay, just in case I have to come back, I'll know where to go to find it. Okay. Your party surprises a band instead of is surprised by. Good, because that last time I was surprised was awful. Alright, so... That did not do any damage with the pointy stick. I thought I gave him a better weapon than the pointy stick. Not what I wanted. Damage value of 3. What is your pointy stick? Damage value of 2. Okay. Take the letter opener. I may not be able to switch in battle. Okay, I'll have to remember afterwards to give him the letter opener. Okay, and now I can melee in the second slot, so I don't understand how melee works in this game. Not even a bit. Okay. Baby down. I think the winos usually get scared. I don't like that it's a wino. Didn't do much damage to the babby. Okay. A little bit of damage. That's a bit more damage. Okay. Bye-bye, baby. Bye-bye, albino. Nice. Didn't get any money for that, sadly. Okay. More industrial ruins. One building is in better shape than the others. A particularly pungent odor comes from within. Will the party enter? Yes. Is this where the jalapenos are? Jalapenos! Beautiful. Warehouse. The party has entered a large, dingy warehouse with a single exit to the northeast. The floor is very damp, as though the water table were very close to the surface here. A stack of dried jalapeno peppers stretches almost to the ceiling. Okay, let's do a quick little savey wave here. And I should be able to have the iron tummy.
How good?
Isotope for you to drink. Oh, that's not a bad idea, but I don't want to do it yet. Have a job for your famous cast iron stomach.
Sure thing.
There
My
we
stomach's been
go.
growling for the suckers ever since we walked in.
Yay! The iron tummy devours the entire cache of peppers in a single bite. He takes so long to chew and swallow that you're certain he wishes he'd eaten it in 2 bites instead. But Tummy is too proud to ever admit that. As the peppers vanish, a limp white rag sees the light of day for the first time in ages. All members of the party gain 100 experience points. Hell yeah! Smell? Smell the rag. The rag is currently odor-free except for the slight trace of jalapeno juice and warehouse floor grime. Clean the rag. Do you also do windows? Okay. I guess we'll take the rag. Interesting. I guess that was it. That was the mission. Go through the door. Okay, we completed that mission. Hell yeah. Save. Okay, does it show completed? Okay, so that one is completed. We have completed this one. Interesting. So maybe we can try to go back to Dr. Entropy's place. And I'm not sure what to do about the Limburger bomb yet either. I did just save, so I'm going to have him drink the isotope and see what happens. Can I only talk, like, into place? What if I go here and do black isotope? Hang on to that item. Does he have it now? He doesn't have it. Where's the black isotope? Okay, hang on. Let's go back into the warehouse, I guess. Yes. Okay. Talk to Iron Tummy.
How good?
Isotope I'd like you to drink. Iron Tummy seems to experience the contortions associated with the mastery of superpowers. After a brief period, the contortions end. The Iron Tummy has added a new superpower to his repertoire. It puts animals to sleep at 24%. Okay. Interesting. So the UI isn't perfect. It's definitely got some issues. I don't know how to get to this screen when I'm not out here. So I have a new superpower. Put animals to sleep at 24%. Okay. Interesting. Okay. Well, let's head... Can I leave through the bottom of the map? I can, perfect. Alright, so let's head back to Doc Entropy. Party surprises a band of 6 nasties. Okay. Hopefully I don't get my ass beat. Look at these guys. Screaming Meanie. I remembered how to look at this. Members of a strange cult that worship the decade of 1970, screaming memes are easily identified by the loud cry of "me, me," not considered to be dangerous to any party equipped with sufficiently powerful earmuffs. Okay. And who's this guy? Suggester? These mutants possess the superpower of suggestion. Their mental powers are legend. So I probably want to get rid of that guy. First we'll beat up Mimi. Ooh.
Helicopter!
God, do I really have to listen to the thing every single time? Okay, and let's select this guy. Can I shoot him? No. The melee of hand-to-hand. Why is he all of a sudden in hand-to-hand? I'm so outrageously confused by melee and ranged in combat in this game. I do not get it. I don't get it.
Did you know that surveys showed that 7 out of 10 superheroes die from stab wounds in the back?
Okay. Okay. Strange.
Call an ambulance!
Yeah. Ambulance paramedic, we got you. Okay. Glancing blow. Why is he using the rusty nail? I forgot to give him the fucking letter opener.
I demand that you buy me 5 replacements!
Okay. Alright, he runs off. That's good. Glancing blow, nice.
Take that!
Owie, that's a lot of damage.
Hey, where'd you buy that nice cat?
I like how the
Polyester blend,
audio
isn't it?
cuts out a bunch. I might have to see if that's something I can fix.
Those superhero uniforms must be awfully itchy.
Okay, Suggester, what if that's your real name? Okay, so now can I beat the hell out of this guy? He doesn't seem very good to have around. Nice. Beautiful. Okay.
I'm wounded!
Yeah. Nice. And then shoot him. Not a lot of damage. No damage. Nice. Okay. Beat his ass.
Call an ambulance!
Yeah. 245 experience. Sinister air about it. Open it anyway. I mean, why not? Nice. You discovered 36 bucks. Add it to the party's funds. You also find a 30 count bag of power pills. What do power pills do? Is that not a 30? I thought I had a 30 count bag? Package of 30 power pills. You can open the bag to put the pills into the party's inventory, where they will be available to all party members should you ever deem it necessary to order a dosage, or you can leave in the bag closed and carry them around that way for the time being. How do I open it? I don't know. Okay. Provisions for 2 days. We'll rest before we get to Dock Entropy, I think. Which is at 412 in Sector 2C. So right here, okay. So no, we won't go inside yet. Rest here. Okay, and then we'll come back. Yes. Okay. Open it. Party has now power pills. Look at them. Just little pills, indistinguishable from vitamins. The party currently has 30 of them. What do they do, though? Huh. Interesting. Okay, talk to Tropical Oil Man. I haven't talked to this guy yet. I can get cool shades like yours.
I was born with them. They're like a part of my skull, you know?
Okay. I'm not saying your brain power needs improvement, but someone might as well eat this fish disc. Why not? Do fish stew. Okay, his brain stat increased by 3. Use a superpower. Increase foe's cholesterol. Superpower can only be used during combat. Can't put fish nuggets. Okay, maybe I don't have what I need for this. Ovine saliva, automotive lubricants, and loam. So I guess I don't have anything like that yet, so maybe I'm not ready for that. Okay, so I'm not sure how to do these missions then. I'm confused about a lot of things. Okay, I guess let's leave for now. And what are my other missions? We got rabid sheep we gotta worry about, but where do I find those? I'm also not sure what to do about the Limburger bomb yet.
The East Orange
City State is being overrun. Or sheep. So individuals can, if necessary. Okay, cross the heck is that, which I did do that. But where is it? Is the question. I hate that it turns the screen black whenever I do that. How do I know if I'm at East Orange? Can I look at the map or anything?
The East
Orange Village can, if necessary, be accessed by foot. But ferrying across the Hackensack River Basin will be faster and safer. So is it here? Is it somewhere around here and I'm missing it? Newark? No, we've already been there. Damn it. When you click on the thing that you can't click on, it brings up the menu, which is why that keeps opening. Close to the center of the village is a marketplace. Yeah. There's the sheep. There's the sheep. East Orange Marketplace. Your party is within the perimeter of a hectic market. An open area crowded with tents and booths beyond description. An exit to the village proper lies to the south to the west. A booth is covered, yeah, blah blah blah. To the west booth, you see a flock of rabid sheep here. The rest of the party follows you. A small baby is carried off in the jaws of one of the rabid sheep. Okay. Let's pop a little savey wave here. Yes. And then Iron Tummy should be able to cast put animals to sleep. Superpower can only be used during combat. The village elder runs screaming past with 3 or 4 sheep latched to its leg. If... Kill? You and the other party members make a valiant attempt to vanquish the marauding sheep, but are driven back by an avalanche of sheep drool and wool balls. Several sheep surrounding one of the village boys, taunting him to surrender his lunch money. Would their saliva be good for that wall? Okay, I get it. Can I go anywhere? Hardware booth. Yeah. Alright, let's see what you got in here. Rubber earmuffs, iron thimble, glare-inducing belt. Okay. Not gonna buy anything yet. Maybe I will. 8 to a party member's toughness. That bring him up to 16. Just adds 1. 4. 5. I think we're gonna grab the glare-inducing belt for him. Bring up his toughness a bit. We also want to bring his up, so let's buy the skull cap. Brings him up to 13 as well. This will get rubber earmuffs, maybe? At 4, yeah. So let's buy that. And then since he's also in front, we'll give him the iron thimble. Okay. Alright, done. I'm not sure what to do about these sheep. Maybe if I talk to Iron Tummy, I can ask him to use his superpower. See weather woke you up last night. May have to go to bed early night. Well, that sounds fun.
I see nothing here that even a gringo like...
Sheep, their jaws foaming, surround and devour one of the village's milk cows.
Yo, dude! Yeah!
I don't know what to do with the sheep. I feel like I need to collect some of their foam. Huh. Let's take a look quick. I'm gonna look it up. We'll look it up. Oh, okay. Okay. Rag. Clean. No, I don't want to clean the rag. I want to use the rag. Wait, what? You're not holding the flock of rabid sheep, so that's not what I want to do. Rag? Okay. It does not do what I wanted to do, so hang on. I just glanced without looking at the actual answer. Man, this is a complicated game, honestly. Cheese bomb. Rabid sheep. Okay. Gotta buy sheep begun from somewhere. So where do I buy those, though? Interesting. Okay, let us leave for now. I want to Go back to HQ.
Take you to the Union City.
Yeah. Waste more of my fucking money, why don't you? Yes, okay.
Congratulations on the successful completion of mission
Thank you.
Amber.
Alright, so let's save. Okay, now do the maps actually show me stuff? It do! Please note that you can display sectors not shown on the map summary by using the arrow keys, by clicking the arrow buttons until the selected sector moves off the map summary. Okay. Can I zoom in further? No. Okay, I can click. Huh. It shows where chaos is. I'm still pretty confused by this. So some of this is just very confusing. So I gotta find specific things for those missions. And they're items that I need to get, apparently. So let's go to the cheese bomb again. Waste $20 more. It's at 12.8.
Take it east, Orange. You folks are getting to be my best customers.
Cool, does that mean you'll take me for free now? No, this isn't the Royal Village. This is where I went. No, that's the church. Damn it, what's the village that I went to before? I thought that was the sheep one. Maybe that was the one earlier. Surprise the band of 4 nasties. Okay, can I beat this motherfucker?
The weather in the Bahamas is awfully nice.
Okay. Glancing blow, damn. No damage at all. Okay, not too bad. He ran away, that's fine. No damage, beautiful. Okay. Nice. Yep, shut up. I heard it. There we go. Okay. I don't know what the experience does for me, honestly. This is the sheep one. Where was the other village I went to? Yeah. Very confusing. I gave a lot of praise to the interface before. I might have to remove all of that praise because, man, this is really incredibly confusing. And it doesn't, like, remember where I've done things. So I don't know where that village was. Unless that was the village? No, because the cheese bomb was at 12.8. Here's another marketplace. Okay. Paterson Marketplace. Thriving Bazaar at the center of Paterson Village. Opening the perimeter leaves south. Yeah, okay. Pawnbroker's tent.
Ah, a party of superheroes. Always glad to have costume crime fighters in my shop. An honest shop I run. None of that black market business in here, no sir.
Okay, I think I've heard this spiel before. Turquoise isotope. Drinking turquoise isotope will grant the ability to use really good at treading water superpower. I didn't realize it told me. Cheese eating microbes. Sheep spray. Okay. Buy that and the sheep spray. Okay. That's the things we need for the missions. Beautiful. Okay. Progress. I didn't think I was making progress. Apparently I was making progress. Okay, let's save real quick. Save, yes. Okay, so now I got to go to the cheese bomb, which is 12-8. I think. 12-8 where? I don't remember where it was. I guess we can go to the sheeps first. And then we'll find the cheese bomb again. Yes. Okay. Beautiful. Several sheep. Alright, can of sheep spray. Spray on the sheep. Spray the sheep. And spray, and spray, and spray, and spray until the can is gone. A huge cloud of fluorocarbons billows through the marketplace, enough to open its own hole in the ozone, except, of course, that the last of the ozone disappeared some time ago. Oh, the sheep are dropping onto their backs and kicking their feet frantically in the air before succumbing. The surviving sheep all racing for the hills. The marketplace returns to normal, except for the stiff bodies of dozens of sheep. These soon too are gone, as hungry villagers quickly collect them for the evening stew. But they're rabid, leaving a large puddle of sheep drool. Okay, so now the rag I can use on the sheep drool. Rag sops up all the sheep drool, heads peek out from the surrounding buildings, and people slowly filter back into the market. Okay. Okay. We done did a thing. We done did a thing, guys. Now we just gotta remember where the fuck the cheese bomb was. No. Let's talk entropy. No. Was it here? That might have been it. So I think I gotta go back. Yeah. Did that cost me money? I wasn't paying attention. Oh, I hate that. I hate that it opens the menu when I can't go somewhere. No, so this would be 12-8. This is where it is. Okay. Perfect. So now I can use the cheese-eating microbes on the cheese bomb. Almost as soon as the liquid soaks into the hunk of cheese, it melts away to nothing. Nice! A moment later, the mechanism clicks and detonates, but without the cheese, the explosion is completely benign. The villagers, realizing that the snail now smells well enough to approach, converging on the rep and strip it of its parts until there is nothing left except a slick puddle of transmission fluid, which I can then soak up with the rag. Nice. Look at the rag. Uses shapeless white cloth, looks pretty absorbent, and smells of sheep drool and transmission fluid. Okay. Okay. which we can use on that wall. So all of the missions kind of play off of each other, and it looks like there'll be items I'll need to buy for missions. So that's good to know. Alright, hardware booth. I already bought everything from him. Letter opener. Give it to him. Okay. I got $45 left. I'm worried about not being able to take the ferry. So now I gotta go to Dock Entropy at 412. And then we'll have completed the first round of missions.
Take you to East Orange Village for 20 kilo dollars.
Yeah, it's still 20. Good golly, Miss Molly. Okay. It's in the next area. What was it? 412. Wait, is this not it? Oh, it's in 2C. I'm in 2D. Damn it. I was in the right place. Okay, back down. Yeah, this is a bit confusing. It's a good thing I have notes. So now we're on 12. This is it. Yes. Go in there. Okay. Okay. Alright. Save. Let's just go ahead. Just in case this guy murders the hell out of us or something. Alright, now I can use the rag and the plorpium plating. Plating is now a little shinier. Good work. Am I missing something? And loam. Oh, I need loam. Okay, let's look that up real quick. Oh, okay, no. And then I've got to do this. Okay. So then use a superpower. Clean almost any mess. Robomop removes all the garbage in sight, but a moment later. New heap of trash. Maybe I have to talk to him? Got a mess to use cleaning if you're up to it. I'm confused what it wants me to do here. Use cloth from Chili's on the sheep drool and car fluid, and use it on the wall at Edison's lab. Then use clean any mess and pull the plug. What plug? Am I missing something? I don't know what it wants me to do. Very lost right now. I'm very lost. Fuck, that doesn't make any sense. Okay, hang on. Let's look at a different walkthrough. Maybe this makes more sense. That even less words. What is this wall? What is it called? Plorpium. 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 I put plorbium. Excuse me. Okay. I'm confused. I feel like I'm missing something important here. Transmission fluid, shriek jewel. Okay. Oh, I am missing something that the other two things didn't mention. Apparently I need to use the rag in that computer room too. Surprises the band of 5 nasties. Well, let's beat they asses. Oh, look at these guys. What is he? Tupper. Although monsters come in a variety of shapes and sizes, they all feature an airtight compartment where they can store their kills until they're ready to digest them. Usually travel in large fighting packs known as Tupper war parties. Fucking hilarious. Dead. Ooh, almost dead. Ooh, also almost dead. Let's go ahead and shoot this one. There we go. Okay. And hope they don't fucking annihilate me. Okay, not too bad. Not too bad. Alright, beat him. Missed, of fucking course. Okay. You beat him. Perfect.
I think this is actionable.
I bet it's actionable. Okay, and then you hit him. Not much damage at all. Shoot him. Also not much damage. Don't like me. Don't like me. Okay. Okay. This isn't good. And then he runs off. You would run off, you son of a bitch. Okay, beat him.
I think this is actionable.
Superpower. Increase foe's cholesterol. I don't know what that's gonna do. 30 damage. I forgot I have that power. Open it anyway, why not? Leadline cape. Okay. Let's get a rest off real quick. Party. Lead-lined cape. Ooh, that really brings my toughness up. I didn't want to hit done. I wanted to hit look. Look at the lead-lined cape. Had 15. Okay, we'll keep it on him for now. And I guess the Nerf shoulder pads, maybe we can give to him. And the iron thimble we'll give to him. Okay. What does the ace bandage do? Add 1 to a party member's toughness. Okay, maybe we'll also give the ace bandage to him. Okay. Just a little bit. Just a little bit. Right, done. I still don't know what power pills do. I'm afraid to eat them. I'm pulling a T, being afraid to do things the game tells me I can do. So let's save. And then let's eat a power pill, I guess. Eat. Remember the party swallows a pill, leaving you with 26 of the little fellas. You now have enough energy to explore hilly terrain. I see. I don't want to have wasted a pill right now then, so let us restore to before we ate our pills. Okay. So that's how I can explore hilly terrain. Alright, so go in here. Yeah.
We are not
Oh, here we go. Here's the dirt I can use it on. Okay, uprooted plant. Take it. Oh my goodness. I missed both of those things, although I wouldn't have had the rag last time. Okay. Don't stare at me like that, T. Am I wrong? Are you gonna look at me and tell me I'm wrong? Grow up, bro. Okay, now let's go fight Bitch McBitch. Dr. Entropy. Surprise a band of 5 nasties. Okay, she does oh, this, what is this? Chicken from hell? Sold a 21st century accident in genetic engineering lab. Chickens from hell are big, nasty, foul with an attitude, and they have a score to settle. To them, all humans look like Frank Perdue. Okay, can I run? You flee wildly through numerous terrains, finally regrouping to find yourself elsewhere in the sector. Mentions that he dropped $5. That's fine. Oh, nice. This is close to where I wanted to go anyway. Yes, okay. Alright, rag. Aha! An exit door. We just needed a bit of doit. That's all we needed. Alright, go through the door. Edison's office. This is a somber office and library lined with 3 levels of magnificently built mahogany bookshelves. An exit leads south. Okay, let me take a drink. Okay. There's a sudden noise from the far end of the lab, and the party rushes to investigate. There, putting the finishing touches on a machine of clearly evil intent, is the notorious Dr. Entropy. The party members rush to stop him and bounce off invisible force field that surrounds the madman and his machine.
Take that, you ineffectual superhero simpleton! Soon I shall finish my masterpiece, and you will watch helplessly as I turn it on!
That's such a good voice! I like it, it makes me think of Top Cat. Okay. Well, it's better to give them to see Dr. Entropy. Doesn't seem in a very respectful mood. Okay, let's pop another little savey wave here. This music has a little grating.
Homemade almond milk.
Water,
almond,
lemons.
lemons.
Thank you, Pinto. Always appreciate it. Okay, magnificent roll-top desk is hands down no contest the absolutely finest piece of furniture you've ever seen. If you weren't well-respected superheroes sworn to uphold goodness and niceness, you'd be tempted to plunder it and use it as your own desk back at HQ. Alright, let's open it. You look inside the desk but find nothing interesting, just some old pencils, paper clips, and a long-lost notebook of Thomas Edison. Just kidding about the last one, of course. Okay. Look at magnet. Powerful magnet about the size of a cinder block, but somewhat heavier. It would make a good door stop, although not as good as one of the little rubber wedges, excuse me, which holds the door open just as well, but doesn't hurt nearly as much if you stub your toe on it. Can I use it with the plastic tubing? No. Okay. Look at the machine. Machine looks a little like a Zamboni, except without the wheels, and with a large directional transmitter. A power cord emerges from the machine and disappears into a large trashy mess. Okay, large trashy mess. Use superpower, clean almost any mess. Aha! Robomop removes the mess, or at least all the mess he can get to beyond the edge of the force field. In the process, the party discovers the power cord of the ray machine extends through the force field and is plugged into the wall just beyond the edge of the field. Unplug the power cord. Oh my goodness, how easy. Entropy finishes puttering with his machine and with great drama flips it on. At the same moment, you pull the plug from the wall. The machine makes a dying hum.
This round goes to you, Hoboken, but don't count me out. I'll be back. Entropy always increases, you know.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I know. He touches something in his pocket and the force field becomes opaque. Moments later, it vanishes completely, revealing the ruins of the ray machine, but no sign of Dr. Entropy. With Entropy gone, you can now see two exhibits that were previously concealed, a lighting display and a phonograph. Okay. Okay. We finished the first round of missions. Look at that. Oh, I got a light bulb. Unscrew the light bulb, add to the inventory. Nice. Phonograph. Phonograph is a primitive-looking mechanism mounted in an ornate wooden cabinet. Mounted on the phonograph is a large cone with a flared end. Take the cone? Took the cone as well. Okay. There are several statues in the room, all examples of classical artistic style unfamiliar to you, but it's hard to guess their age, but they could easily be 1,000 years old or more. Bookshelves contain mostly reference works full of minutiae, meaningless to you. You make note to inform the League archivist about this treasure trove of old knowledge so that it can be copied and preserved in one of the various repositories of ancient learning. Nice. Several statues, okay. Okay, so I guess return to HQ now? Having defeated Dr. Entropy?
Take you to the Union City Peninsula for 20 kilos.
Yeah, $20 fucking dollars. Alright, enter. Okay.
Congratulations on the successful completion of missions Sapphire, Ruby, and Topaz.
Yep. Oh!
This communication just in from the Office of the Commissioner of Superhero Leagues. In acknowledgement of their successful missions and valorous service, the Superhero League of Hoboken is hereby promoted to a Level 2 League.
Hell yeah!
All members of the League are awarded 1,000 experience points. A grant of $500 kilo accompanies this promotion. Your maximum party size is hereby increased to 5.
Hell yeah!
RoboMop advances to Superhero 9th Class. His abilities increase in every area. The Crimson Tape advances to Superhero 9th Class. His abilities increase in every area. The Iron Tummy advances to Superhero 9th Class. His abilities increase in every area.
Okay. 2 weeks later.
Hi, I'm Cheddarman.
Cheddarman?
I just heard about your league's promotion, and I'd be honored to join your ranks. I've got some things that might be useful. I'll drop them off in the storage cabinet on my way to the lunchroom.
A new set of missions is available. Please go to the briefing room.
Okay. Interesting. Huh. Well, let's save. Let's just go ahead and save over that one. Actually, no, we won't save yet. Let's add someone to our team first. I want to bring Pizza Lady with me. She was pretty good in battle, for the most part. So this is Cheddarman. He's got a sawed-off shotgun? Holy fuck. Okay. So let's add her. Done. Okay, and let's open the storage closet. Fireplace poker, rubber knee pan. Okay. Blue tube car access pass, aluminum eating microbes, vial of oil eating microbes, dangerometer. Excuse me. Interesting. I think I want her there. We're gonna give... She's fine with what she's got. But she needs... maybe the steel belt? And the rubber knee pads. Okay, we'll put the padded belt in there. Fireplace poker. 3 as opposed to her 6. Okay, very good. We'll keep that. Alright, so now we've got 5. Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and save here. Okay. Alright. Let's go look at our next missions. Let's turn her on. Oh my goodness. Okay.
Lying on his deathbed somewhere in Hackensack is the only living person who still knows the formula for the creation of silly putty. Mere days from death, he refuses to divulge the formula to anyone who cannot pass a certain test he has devised. You must travel to Hackensack Village and convince this man to give you the formula before this ancient and presumably truly vital knowledge is lost for all time. Hackensack is in Sector 2D at coordinates 13-6.
Okay, cool.
The Superhero League of Scranton did not respond to the routine weekly communication. Subsequent special transmissions have also been ignored. While this may be attributable to a malfunction in the SLS comm gear, it could indicate that a more serious crisis has afflicted our fellow League. Your mission is to reach the SLS HQ and determine the cause of the League's unusual silence and take any appropriate steps to correct the situation. Scranton is too far to travel by foot. Transportation to Scranton may be available in central Newark.
So we can probably use the tube car to get there, which I think I wrote down, didn't I? Yeah, tube station. Okay. And we have a card now because of Treadman. So I'll grab that.
The warlord of the Piscataway city-state has been getting increasingly cocky and aggressive, threatening neighboring villages. He must be made to lose face in front of his warriors in order to lower his respect and bring a moderation in his behavior. In order to accomplish this, you must steal or hide his toupee so that his warriors see his bald spot.
Okay.
His mansion is in Sector 1B at 13-9.
We know he has a bald spot, but no one else does? Okay.
That evil mastermind, Dr. Entropy, is once again up to no good. Our intelligence reports indicate that he has set up operations in the control tower of what was once Newark Airport, where he is using bioengineering techniques to create a species of pigeon which will have perfect aim while pooping, even while flying at top speed. Needless to say, this would render urban areas even more uninhabitable than they already are. Newark Airport lies in a flooded region 2 squares south and 1 square east of downtown Newark.
Okay. So somehow I have to get through flooded area.
Next month is the SLH's annual Cinco de Mayo party, the highlight of the League's social calendar. The party will be a bust unless you can locate and obtain some guacamole dip.
Okay.
Certain field reports indicate that Sector 1C would be a good place to look.
Good to know. Okay. All right. So let's go down. Open up the storage cabinet and grab some more stuff. Blue and gray. Okay, so take blue, take gray. What does yellow isotope do? Increase foes. Okay, so I can give someone else the ability. Really good at treading water superpower. Okay. Let's give that to Mop Boy. Or not. I guess I can talk to him and do it. Beef sandwich. Increase one's brawn. Ooh. Might give that to Mop Boy. Somehow. Dangerometer? Nifty device telling you the danger level of a particular sector. That is, it tells you how nasty any particular combat in that sector is likely to be. It doesn't tell you how likely it is that combat will occur. Okay. I guess we might as well take it. We've got aluminum-eating microbes and oil-eating microbes. Alright. Okay, so let's talk to Robomop. Got an isotope I want for you to drink. Really good at treading water. Okay. Cool. Interesting. Beef sandwich. And then Robomop, I think I want him to eat the beef sandwich. Chow down some beef. Okay. And then fish nuggets. Brain food. I want to look at the party. I guess I can look here. Okay, so let's see. Brains isn't high. His brains is high. Her brains is high. His brains is not high. His brains is not very high. I don't know who I would want to give more brains. I don't really know what brains does. Let's take a look real quick at the manual. Should tell me what the stats are. Mission information, child man, comments, party stats summary, 22, page 22. Okay, it doesn't tell me what the stats. Here we go. Brains, an indication of the relative intelligence of the character. Brains affect the player's shooting ability and his or her ability to use a superpower. Brains also has effect on hitting ability. It's equivalent to mana or other kinds of magic quotients in other games. I see. So her being ranged is actually pretty good, but she has... Okay, so I think I do want him to eat the fish nuggets. Because he is a ranged dude. He is not an attack. He's not a manual attack boy. So eat the fish. Okay, cool. Alright, we're learning. We're learning, guys. We're learning how to play game. We've only completed one full set of missions, and we're just now learning. Okay. Plant has been uprooted. That is, parts that are normally out of sight in the dirt, such as roots aren't. Okay. I don't know what any of this stuff is really for, but I've got it all. I think, however, that's going to be all for today. We finished the first whole set of missions, you know. So we did pretty well. We did pretty well for a day's work. We'll definitely be continuing this. Possibly Sunday or Monday, one of those two. But we'll find out. We'll find out. I am enjoying this. Despite being a bit confused almost the entire time, I'm starting to get the hang of how this game works. I might read through the manual, like I probably should have done before playing it, before I play it next, just so I kind of have a better idea of what's going on. I still don't understand when someone is in melee range or not. I have no idea. No clue at all. However, everybody, nat 20, not bad. You don't get anything for a nat 20 because it's a D100, so 100 is the nat, you know, it's a nat 100. But yes, if anyone here hasn't followed, go ahead and give me a follow. That'd be a pretty awesome thing that you could do. And as linked in chat now, don't forget to join the Discord. You can find out when I go live. All kinds of things like that. And of course, subscribe on YouTube. I mentioned last time, Expedition 33 won a ton of awards because it's a great game. Go watch me play Expedition 33. I loved it so much. There's laughter, there's anger, there's plenty of crying. And it's just an absolutely lovely game, great story. I've been thinking about playing it some more. I might be playing it on my own, not on stream, and it's currently on sale according to T. How much is it on sale for, T? Yeah, there you go. Watch me and then decide if you want to buy. But don't watch too much because you don't want to spoil the story. But yeah, go buy it. Whatever it's on sale for, it's worth it. Like the game is worth it at full price. So go buy it on sale. But thank you guys for coming. I'd raid T if I could, but she's not streaming. But I will be back tomorrow with T. We're going to be playing, I think, more Core Keeper is what we decided on. We're going to keep some cores. And there'll be some more T and me streams in the future. As well, I'm doing a little something special for Christmas that I haven't done in a little while. So if you watch often, you might have a guess as to what that will be on Christmas Day. Because my family's all adults. We don't do special things for Christmas. Like, we have lunch, and then I can do whatever I want in the evening. So, so I'll probably be streaming for anyone else who's got a free evening. It'll be a good time. But thank you guys for coming. Be back tomorrow with T. As I said, I hope you have a lovely evening and a great day tomorrow. And until I see you again, bye-bye!